Hey guys, it's Camille here. I've had this YouTube channel for years and I feel like you guys don't know much about me, or if you do, it's really piecemeal. And I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys and get to know you guys, especially because I have been posting a lot on here more, and I feel like maybe I'm not connecting with you guys as much as I want to. So this is my attempt to. And I hope that you love me after this because I love you guys. We're gonna do some 20 questions, or I guess I'm gonna tell you 20 facts about myself because no one's asking me any questions. I sometimes see YouTubers do this and they'll find questions that people commonly ask them. But I feel like most of the questions that people ask me is just to ask me out or to fuck. So those can't be questions that we're using now. So let's get into it. Number one, I'm a Fulbright scholar. This is my favorite fact about myself. Yeah, when I was 21 years old, I got a Fulbright teaching at a Turkish university in Bolu, Turkey. It was called Baysal Universitasi. It still exists. I taught in their Hazırlık program. And honestly, it taught me a lot. I learned Turkish through immersion, and it taught me how to just be quiet and just absorb things, absorb a culture, absorb what's going on in the world, because I'm a comedian and I'm always quick to say some stupid shit, and that just curbed that for me. I'm not gonna say some stupid shit anymore. You got me sucked in. You're not gonna get me. Number two, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia specifically, I'm from Marietta, Georgia. I went to Sprayberry High School, and I used to walk to school every day, like crazy. I mean, it wasn't that far, but still intense. I lived there. Fun fact, I'm Jamaican. My mom, she's Jamaican, and my dad, he's hella Southern. My dad's from North Carolina. And honestly, growing up, I grew up in a Jamaican bubble. I didn't really understand American culture until I went to live with my dad. So I lived with my mom until I was 11, and then I went to live with my dad when I was 12. My birthday was around that time. If you're like, oh, what's the numbers? But yeah, I switched around my birthday because I sang. Oh my God, brain fart. But yeah, I'm Jamaican American, and it took me a minute to understand American culture, because my mom and my dad, they were always divorced my entire life. And so my mom very much didn't want me to experience any of American culture, and she very much lived her life like a Jamaican woman that just happened to be located in Atlanta, Georgia, instead of Kingston, where she belonged to be, because she did not want to be in America. You could tell. She just wanted to live in her little Jamaican bubble. Which is fine, but I didn't have McDonald's until I was very old, and I wasn't allowed to have fried chicken, certain things like that are just normal Southern things. So I'm very grateful to my dad for me to experience American culture. Speaking of my dad, number 4 is that my dad was in the NFL. He played for the Cleveland Browns, and that is actually an important part of my life. I actually wrote on a Disney show about Martellus Bennett and his daughter called Hey AJ that comes out in March, and it's about a football player and his daughter, and it's very much very similar to my own life growing up, and I do believe that she's Jamaican American as well. I was able to advocate for that, so I'm very excited for there to be Jamaican American representation on the Disney Channel, or I guess Disney Plus now. Speaking of which, I don't know if you guys know, but I am a TV writer. So I'm a TV writer in the Writers Guild of America, and I'm also in the Animation Guild. Both are dope, and I love both, and yeah, I'm obsessed with being in both of them. No notes. That leads to number 6. I teach at UCLA. I teach comedy writing at UCLA Extension, and I absolutely love it. I love breeding new writers, just creating new ones, making sure that they're ready to be professionals, because I don't know if I was ready to be a professional when I became a writer, but I did, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me. Fun fact, speaking of comedy, I also am a stand-up comedian. I perform at all the major clubs in Los Angeles, the Laugh Factory, Improv, Comedy Store regularly. I actually perform at the Comedy Store every Monday at 10:30 in the Belly Room at the Ding Dong Show, so be sure to check it out, y'all. Fact number 8, I am a huge foodie, and I actually started becoming a foodie because I lived in Turkey, and I started missing all of my American food, and I didn't have access to it. There weren't like restaurants that can make it properly, and I had the correct like palate for it, you know? So I started trying to replicate different American dishes, and I was killing it. And I ended up becoming a foodie because Turkish food is amazing too, and I got really into making Turkish food as well. And their cuisine is truly amazing. Like the Mediterranean diet is excellent for a reason. There's a reason why all doctors recommend it. And I truly just chef's kiss. I love cooking. I love eating. I've been to so many Michelin star restaurants. I even dated like a food influencer. Those, the real ones, know I dated LA Try Guy, which is kind of funny. But it's kind of funny. He's gonna be pissed when he sees this. He's like, you don't take me seriously. Well, whatever. He's black. That's why he's black. That's why try to contact me, guy. LA trying to contact me, guy. Anyways, let's go to number 9. I love clothes. I have a shopping addiction. Yes, I used to have a shopping addiction, but now it's a way healthier Depop addiction where I just sell my clothes that I bought when I had a shopping addiction, and I love it. Like, I'm fully like a real Depop seller / store, which kind of shakes me because that just means I own way too many clothes. Like, I literally own 2 walk-in closets worth of clothes, so do with that as you will. I'm working on diminishing it. It's just so I can buy more clothes and grow it again. Fun fact number 10, I used to work for Jared Leto. Actual additional fun fact, my first day on the job working for him, he had like these rare cameras. There were only 5 in the world and he had 2 of them. They were infrared and he wanted to test them out before he used them. They were for the VMAs. And he actually asked me to like get feeder mice and a snake, and he made me feed the feeder mice to the snake in front of the infrared cameras, and it was pretty sick. Like, it was really cool. Yeah. Like, he was a really good boss. He's vegan. He looks not his age at all. I have no bad stories about him. Like, he literally gave me my coolest like assistant job that I ever had. Speaking of assistant job, one time Michael Bay got me fired. I was working at a post house and I was really bored. It was like right after I finished working for Jared Leto, and they low-key lied to me. They were like, you're gonna be a PA. And so like when you are a production assistant, which is what a PA is, you're basically everyone's like right hand. Whenever they need something, you go and get it. It's very active. You're always going on runs in your car. It's like very fun. But instead, the post house just had me learning to make cappuccinos and basically being like a glorified barista. And like everyone they hired was like a hot girl, and then they hired one hot gay dude, and I was like, what is this? I feel like we're something else, and I'm not really a fan. So I started taking like initiative, because it's like, I want to be a showrunner. I wanted to like, you know, show that I could do whatever it takes at any step of the production process. And Michael Bay was not feeling me, like how erratic I was and how many questions I was asking and how much, and basically how extra I was. And yeah, they said I was taking too much initiative the next day, and I got fired, and it was a blessing in disguise, because after that I was able to work as an assistant on the Fox lot as a floater, which is a way better job than working at some shitty post house. Number 12, I love swimming. Truly is my happy place, like hands down. If you know me, you know I'm like a fish in water. Fun fact, you know when they say like, if everyone is gonna jump off like a cliff, are you gonna do it like all your friends? Well, that's actually how I learned how to swim. Like my friends, they all jump off a cliff when we were in Spain, and I followed suit because I'm stupid. And yeah, I learned how to swim through the fire, almost died, but God was with me. Yeah, I've been roller skating my entire life, and I'm pretty good at it. And I've also roller skated for a few brands as well. I became a writer because of Harry Potter. I read Harry Potter as a kid, and I was like, J.K. Rowling just fucked me the fuck up. I need to do some shit like that. And I immediately started writing. And I wish I was kidding, but I absolutely love writing. And yes, I've been writing since I've been 7 years old. And I think you can kind of tell. I was also published first when I was 15. And that's a crazy story. Like, I decided to make a transcendental poem. But because transcendentalism, I think they often use like Latin titles. So I decided to Google Translate the title into Latin. And so I don't even know what the title of the first thing I have published is. Fun fact. Number 16, I am obsessed with Drake. Yes, I should be on a watch list. I love Jersey so much. Ooh, I think he's my future husband. Like, you cannot tell me he's not my future husband. Like, you're tripping if you think that. I've actually written on a show that Drake produced called Breath. It didn't end up going to air, but it was like an adaptation of like a French show, and it was pretty good. I've been engaged twice, but never married. Fun fact, yeah. I get halfway and I'm like, never mind, but oh, maybe I should be more quiet about that. Fun fact, I also do musical comedy. Check out my song Find the Clit. I also perform at the Comedy Store every Monday at 10:30 p.m. So be sure to come through to that at the Ding Dong Show. Fun fact, my hobby is painting. Let me show you a painting I did. I'm actually on my period, so this is quite fitting. But yeah, check out my self-portraiture. Yes. Yes, I love painting. It is definitely one of my hobbies. Hair is also my hobby, and I love doing hair. I used to own a hair line, and I do my friend's hair for like my side hustle. Fun fact, I'm a skater girl. I don't even know about all that, but I am a roller skater girl. I love roller skating. I'm from Atlanta. I've been doing it all my life. I'm pretty good at it, and I've done it for a bunch of brands. Put a little bit of respect on my name when it comes to roller skating. I love it. And then last but not least, I'm also a director. Support Black filmmakers and check out my film, The Island. It's also on my YouTube channel. I love you guys so much. I love sharing facts with you. And let me know if you guys want any more videos like this, or if you guys have any ideas for more videos, because this was fun sharing my life with you guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Bye, guys.